Alright, guys and gals, hopefully you all are alright. We are back with Cortland. Just trying to figure out where the heck we left off. I've been modding and playing and yeah. So, alright, let me do this. Get this going here. Alright. So just bear with me a minute. I had John Harvester come in yesterday. He gave me a hand with figuring out this combine issue. I had a node wasn't right, so whenever I drove up to it, it wouldn't stick the pipe out. So we got that all fixed up now, and we got the cornfield done, at least one of them. So far so good, except for my head tracking's not working again. I just restarted my computer, and apparently something's gone awry with it. Actually, I could do one other thing. Let me see real quick. Open track file, delete it. Let me see if we can't get this working again. Bear with me. Nope. This frickin' thing is such a joke. It doesn't like when the game shuts down not properly, but unfortunately right now I'm not on the most stable branch of the game. Velcro, what's going on? Specstar login. How you doing, buddy? Been a good minute. Yeah, it has. Specstar, I am going into the modding and converting process. Pretty crazy, so frickin' hop in that Discord and get a link and give me some ideas. Right now I'm working on getting the old firewood processor from 22 working. I've got it in and doing things, but some of the things it's doing ain't right, so I was working on that till the wee early hours this morning. Hey Anthony, how you doing, brother man? Hopefully you're feeling better. How would I make a cultivator a plow? That is a wonderful, wonderful question, and I have no clue. My biggest thing I would say would be to bring in a cultivator, bring in a plow, see what's different as far as scripting wise. So you farming now? Oh, I'm doing everything, buddy. I actually quite enjoy the farming on 25. But I just brought this guy over. This is Tired Iron's Titan series. So I am testing. Oh, this is lovely. My dead zones are gone now too. Let's just say we start this again real quick. You're feeling better? Good to hear, buddy. Good to hear. gone down the modding rabbit hole. Man, have I ever. Man, how it's not good. It's not good. Any time that I have, I've been doing that, and the streaming has been put on the back burner. But I'm just trying to get. Fun stuff out to people. That's my biggest thing. Alright, that's good. I think. Switch device, gladiator right. I want to turn the sensitivity down on them. Good. And then we'll just do it to the left as well. Oh, the left isn't plugged in. Yep. No, the biggest thing is to fill the gaps that people are lacking in, and at least try to get some decent mods out there for people. But like I said, it's a hard balance. Like right now, I can give out the Titan series and a lot of the tractors that I have, but they still are going to have some errors that I'm working on. A lot of stuff like fuel nodes and sounds are kind of at the bottom of the list compared to some of these problems that we've been working through. I don't know if I've got. I'll have to see if I've got the Ford 5000 I just got all set up for bearded. I think I have that in the logging side though. But yeah, any members of the channel that see something that want to test, let me know until I figure out a server way, or if I make a file inside the Discord where the members' channels are. Like, is my dead zone not? Did I not think? I don't think I saved it. I am sorry, guys. I can't have the frickin' wheel go half a turn before it starts moving. That's what happens when you get talking. Yeah, it didn't save. What the frig? So yeah, I'll probably play it like that. Yeah, that's it. Okay. 4. Somewhere right there would work. Apply. Okay. Yeah. To make a cultivator, a plow, just run it lower into the ground. Is that how you do it, bud? Is it all about the ground penetration wise? See, I don't know if they're scripting for like the different textures. I haven't messed with plows and cultivators at all yet. How to fix a fill node? Absolutely, man. Get with me if you can, or I'll send you a message or something like that. That would be such a blessing. I've got it to work in a couple things, and what I've been doing is bringing in. Woodsy showed me to bring in a Lizard pickup truck when you're in GE, and then get rid of the truck and leave the fill node, and then. Okay, yeah, you're just being a smarty. Okay, that's what I kind of figured, but I didn't know. Some things in the old farm sim might be weird like that. You got a Discord now? But I've had Discord for freaking 8-10 years. You know that. You created a Discord while you were in my Discord, you bonehead. I've got like 3 Discords. I got one that Deputy P took over. I got the one that most everybody in here is in, and then I've got a little private stash to kind of get away from everybody. You got to have some of them for your own brain. You got a new one that you can't get into your old one? Locked yourself out, bud. Bring in a base game field node, replace the current one, and make sure the mapping's right. Yes, exactly. Exactly. That's the way I was taught. I don't know. I didn't know if there was other ways around it, you know, so. Oh, okay, good. Appreciate that, bud, very much. So I haven't done fuel nodes on much yet, just because I'm still running power tools. So for testing things, I really don't need it at the moment. But yeah, send a message out. Don't mind these bales here. I actually, you want to talk about a modding fail, I have a, let me see if it's still in here. Trucks. It is. Yeah, the flatbed. So I love the sound in the interior and everything in this guy. So I made an attempt at throwing a flatbed on this, and as you can see, nothing's hooked up yet, but it works. The collisions are all right. I just can't get the tension belts to actually read properly. So I stuck this on the map. Actually, I don't know if I can buy it or not. Either way, I'll get it on the map here. I had it on the map right in front of where the combine is with all these bales on it coming back from the store. And I made the corner and they didn't stay on the truck, so. There she be. Logging truck, that's kind of the future plans of it. But, like, let me see. Like, I don't know if you've seen, actually, I forgot all about this guy. This would be a beautiful little farm truck. But I like the older Internationals. I've got this guy here, and it's rough. It's a rough convert. The dash is absolute trash in it. It's rough. Like I said, it needs to be brought in properly, and things replay. Actually, let me just lease it. I'll show you real quick. This is, I don't even know where the heck I got it from. Yeah. It's not. It's horrible. Absolutely horrible. Where this guy is freaking beautiful. Can you get high centered? No, it'd be alright. This guy is, of course, my head camera doesn't work right now, but you can hear the shifter working and all that. Everything works on it. So I was like, hey, let's take the grain bed off. Let's take the bed off this old girl. Of course, I had to shrink it down and everything because that's a single axle versus a tandem. But nonetheless, it didn't turn out yet. It's just going to take more time and blender work and all that, and I'll do it. But like I said, I've got way too many projects right now. Like Squatch Monkey just got a hold of me about these 7000 series through was it 46 mods? Shoot, I'm so bad with names. Something like that. I think it's 46 mods. I forgot the name of them. But I do have them in. They're all working. They just got a mountain of errors right now because there's so much packed into them, you know. So I kind of stopped working on these. I've got them where I can use them. And yeah, so on and so forth. Jono, yes, that's the one. Yes, I absolutely love them from 2022. So once I see them, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna see what I can't do, and that was like the first or second day that I got into converting everything over and this, that, and the other thing. And then, like I said, Squatch got a hold of me last stream, 2 streams ago, something like that, and asked me, or told me that he could come in and give me a hand. And then he said, well, if you're not going to do them 7,000 series, he said, if it would be all right, let me do them. I'm interested. I said, go ahead, bud. Take them away. I've got plenty of other things going on. Actually, you know what? I think we're gonna stick this head right here. I got one more corn now. Let's go do that. Let's get all the bin work done. What is that loader tray? That is a fun one. That is a fun one. I just got this. It's close. This is a 2950. I had to put an exhaust on it. Had to put axles underneath it. Not much. But I've got it stable and all that. Of course, the dash, I've got to get a good looking dash for it, but so far I'm pretty happy with it. I've got to bring it into Blender still. But you know, it's a lot of small things like texturing, getting all that done, putting the rain in. I don't know if this has got. Did I add wetness? I don't think I did these tires. No, I didn't do these tires. I was gonna say I've done so many of them now that I don't even know. Alright, this guy, we gotta go bring that combine back first. Oh, this is another one I just brought over. Very, very excited. This one's all error free now. I've got to do the front tires on it. The back tires are done. I got to do the hood, and then I've got to figure out where the heck in the XML the rims are. And I want to get them rounder, get rid of that jagged edge, but then get that painted. But yeah, I just found the old 3010, 3020 combo, and it was very, very fun bringing these over. Where are you? Got the old duals. So yeah, like I said, I'm really just working on variations. The rim colors are in the XML. Yes, they are, and I've tried messing with the colors per se. I don't know. I might have to bring the color scripting in, but like the XML says John Deere yellow 1, and that doesn't come up. It turns black, and I've tried like bringing in Giants equipment and putting their lines of code in, and for some reason it just doesn't work. The only thing that comes up in GE is the interior rim and then the hub itself. So this one is wrote in there by a line of code. So it's just a matter of finding it, figuring out how they did it. Yeah. That from JMF? No, this one's from, he's got it on the Expendables. He's got it on the hood. Do I have it mapped right in the XML? Maybe not. Maybe not. It doesn't turn black. It's given the it, it, I don't know. You know, usually you get a no texture error or something like that'll come up. This one's just turning gray. It's not a black or anything like that. So I've actually tried. I think in the XML right now I've got John Deere Green 1 where his color is, just because that was all that would come up out of like say a 5,000 or 6,000 that Giants brought in. You know, they use a lot of John Deere Green 1. They use a lot of John Deere Orange and John Deere Black, but you don't ever see the John Deere Yellows. And the fact of the matter is, John Deere Green 1 didn't work either. So I'm guessing it's got to be like a texture file as well that maybe it's not recognizing. But like I said, I'm kind of shooting in the dark with it. The XML stuff is not my forte at all. Going into Blender, GE, adding parts, deleting parts, playing that game, I can do that. But when you get into that line of code, that's why we've got Woodsy and John Harvester and some of them other guys that they're a lot faster, and they actually know what they're looking for with the XML stuff. I know enough to get myself in trouble, and I've got the old Control Z memorized now. So all right, we should let him go. Come on, sweetheart, do what you gotta do. Good. All right, let's get there. We go. I still got to turn my dead zone. Do I actually have the old New Holland that I made up for? I don't. I'll have to go into the logging folder and show you guys that. That one I've kind of taken over under my wing. I'm working on getting some chains, the old bear claw chains, put on that. He wants a I want to do a old starting from scratch series logging, and he's got me inspired after I got that old Ford 5000 going, which I've actually got the map all set up, and I've already started playing on it a little bit, but I'm just trying to figure out the equipment that we're going to be using. That's another reason why I brought in that firewood processor from 22. But I've got to get Woodsy to look at it for me. I've got Lua files in the mod itself, and when the Lua files are in, the game crashes. So I pull the Lua files out, and then half the mod works, the other half doesn't. So I've got to see if we can't hardline code it, or figure out a different way besides the Lua. I gotta get these bales out of the driveway. think MRG's supposed to have a map announcement stream tonight, right? Kind of excited to see what he comes out with. Says it's going to be good for small time farming. And that's more or less what I'm looking for, is a nice map to have some old equipment on, because these maps they're a little big. They're a little bit big for what we're looking to do, but this will be a good test to see if this thing actually works now. In 26 minutes he is? Good, good. Where did you go? Okay. That's what I figured. I thought it was going to be around 9 o'clock. If it's small, it better have some 30. Yeah, we'll see. He hasn't disappointed so far. I've really enjoyed his maps. Marksville, I'm waiting to see what he does with that. But I definitely had fun with the boys on Ashton. Come on. So it worked. He's continuing. So for combines, for anybody wondering, if you get a combine, I know I've gotten some in the past off King's Mods, and the combine doesn't register your vehicle next to it, or won't unload until it stops fully, you've got to go in, I think you go into GE, open up the file, you go into GE, you go into the, I think you just type in fill, you look for the auger, it'll have a collision there, and instead of it being a vehicle trigger, you want to use it as a fill unit, and that's the difference. I did a vehicle fill point and it didn't work. So I've got some choppers that have some issues with that right now, so I've got to go in and change them out. Bully says, "Get out of here." I think that's the same guy, Anthony, isn't it? From last stream, came in and said the same exact thing. Well, we're not even close to being full. Perfect. All right, let's go over and do a little bit of. Let's do a little bit of cutting. Oh, wrong one. Of course, I can't run frickin' first person because the stupid camera's not working. Yes, for anybody that watched Squatch's 80s series, I've got this John Deere off that series. I see him using it, and I was like, you know what? That looks perfect for small-time farming. I gotta bring her into Blender and get her. Supposedly this is the John Deere green. It looks a little bit bright to me, but you know why it is? Because I don't have my frickin' shaders on. There we go. Yes. Yeah, I thought so. I thought I got rid of him last time trolling. Yes, sir, he says. See you later, bud. Oh, what the frick was he saying? I don't Lambo. I don't. I know Lambo. That wasn't even me. Yeah, it was. I remember you. Um, should there be more than 409? Oh, you're asking too much, buddy. You're asking far too much for me. I gotta sit down and look at that stuff. I don't know off the top of my head. Like I said, the biggest thing that helps me is bringing another one in. You know, if you got something similar, this shader's not rocking with me on this map. Let's see what else we got. Now, Sirius is gonna get blown out. Reshade preset. Yeah, it's blown out on Sirius. That's blown out too. I don't like that. How's it look? I don't know. It's so hard to find a good one for every single map. I guess we'll just rock out with a freaking bland one. I'm not a big in-game shader fan, but some maps they're just a little bit blah. 86,000 seconds. Uh-oh. What did, message restricted? Why did it, oh, well, whatever. Come on, stop it. Because a plow and cultivator are the same. Other than the name, I don't know what to do if anything has an answer. Yeah, that's one of them. Put it out there and see if anybody bites, man. I really don't know off the top of my head. I see them on the last stream. Like I said, I don't know. The people that come back with defensive answers, like, you know what, Bye, that wasn't even me, it was you. I remember your name, because I thought you were Lambo Mods. But it's not Lambo, it's Lampo, so. So I know I've been talking back and forth with him a little bit. Comes out to be 24-hour, yeah. Yeah, well, 24 hours. If he wants to be a non-spammer, he's more than welcome to come in and chill, but I mean, I don't know. I don't know what some people are thinking. Haven't been able to get on in a while. On the stream or on the game? Oh, on the stream? I was gonna say, I thought I remember seeing, it was probably the login stream that I did by accident on this channel. That was what, last Saturday? Been busy with work and the fire department. Hey, No problems with that, brother man. You do you. You know, I've been busy modding or logging or taking care of my baby and having family time. So, you know, I don't regret the nights that I don't stream anymore. I mean, that's what life's about. I do this when I get some time and I can enjoy it and enjoy the fellowship with you guys. And I want to share a little bit, you know. But I'm hoping we get a. I've got 4 or 5 different maps. I've been testing some of the public maps to try to get some exposure on them. And I'm just, I don't know. I'm just kind of dry on maps right now. I mean, I've got a lot of nice maps, but I've just overplayed them off stream, or I've tested over the top of them, and now it's going to be a son of a gun to get them back to work. Last stream we caught was when y'all got to come home from the oh, really? It's been that long? Holy cow, yeah, that's my daughter just had her 2-month checkup today. So what? 13 days from now it would be 2 months, I think. Well, son of a gun, you gotta do better than that. No, no, I'm picking. Giants maps are poop. Yeah, I do like, and the well, it's not even Giants map. It is Giants map. I do like their stock map still. SilverRun, I'm on that heavily edited version by Woodsy, which if any of you guys want it, let me know in the Discord, and I'll see if Woodsy's ready to send it out to people. But we are going back to Riverbend Timbers for the start from scratch map, I'm gonna call it. Where we're going to be using tractors and kind of working our way up. Of course, with login, it's kind of cheap. I've got it on hard, and you still get 3 times the amount of money you really should, you know. I cut the tail end of a couple. I'm picking on you, buddy. I'm picking on you. It's a free show, and there's always a VOD on either Twitch or YouTube of it. Love you. Woodsy better get ready to send me silver. I'll send him a message after the live stream, but I don't know. I don't think he's keeping it too close to his chest, but either way, yeah, you should be good. But yeah, even what is it? Like I said, Riverbend. Is Riverbend Springs the stock map? I'm on Riverbend Timbers now. No one to play with, getting bored. You're killing me, Anthony. Killing me. I want to. I mean, would you use the dedicated server if I had it? That's the biggest thing. I wasn't gonna do a dedi for the logging because of the desync. I was gonna just run it off my computer because there's a lot less desync for all when it's off a hosted server versus a dedicated. I plan on doing another dedicated or two for the farming side, but doing my own hosting for the logging. And then when I do a live stream or something like that, the members want to come in, whoever's online or something like that, they could just, you know. But if you're big into the logging now, yeah, when you're off work, sure. Well, you gotta communicate with me through that Discord a little bit better. Do me that solid. That way I know what people are kind of into. Like I said, I don't know how much I'll actually play on a logging server dedicated wise, just because I've never played on a good one. Usually there's a second, 2 second delay on the head, and I just can't wrap my head around playing like that. But then again, I also couldn't wrap my head around frickin' modding, and here I am with way too many hours in that, so. You let me know. Because Riverbend Timbers would almost be a perfect map for the guys that want to farm and for the guys that want to log. I don't know how the two will coincide with each other, but I mean, there's plenty of farming ground and there's plenty of logging ground. Where SilverRun, if I'm not mistaken, is heavily logging influenced. I don't think there's much, if very much. I know there's some down next to the mill, tillable ground, but nothing farmed, or no like farm setup or anything like that. Green Mountain, you have a good one, buddy. Thanks for popping in. Actually, yeah, we got 10 minutes left. So why don't I bring you guys over to the logging on Riverbend Timbers. I know you'll probably be bored of that, but I'll show you guys what I'm kind of save. I'll show you guys that real quick. So give me 1 second. Farm, save, log, save, launch, launch. Alright, let's see if that brings you guys back in here. Let me see, live. Did I not hit the gameplay? Maybe I did. Maybe it's just not coming up on my screen here. Hold on a second. It's on there. Is it on Twitch? It's on Twitch. Okay, it's on YouTube. Okay. So, career. This is one that we just started. Or I just started. This is going to be hopefully a series. Don't mind the mess down at the start. I started messing with a high track last night. I've been wanting a high track for years. Come on, game. There we go. Alright. So we got a firewood processor. Like I said, with this guy, I'm able to move the wedge, I'm able to move the bracket, and I'm able to push the log back and move the ramp. But I can't get the Lua to work for the conveyor or for the log forward backwards. So kind of pooched until I can figure that out. But it's in. I'm hoping that we'll be able to just drive a dump truck underneath this guy and split a whole pile of wood and go into it, bring it to a sell point. All right. This is the high track. This is by FS Minor. And it's got a winch. It's got the grapple for it right here. Show you guys that real quick. I got the sound. I got everything working on it. There's the winch. Log grapple, everything's working here. I've got to work on the grapple itself. It doesn't pick logs, like he said in his video of it. He's a miner. He's not a logger. So that is a huge score. A huge score. It's got to have a lot of blender work done. It's got to have a lot of sizing and just fun stuff. Okay, so this is my baby. I've kind of been building on, been working on. I got the fenders off of it. I've got everything off of it. I got the weight scaled properly. I've got some nice 3-rib tires for it now. Nice clean log. Everything gets muddy and wet, and let me see if I can do, there we go. So like I said, I do have chained tires, bear claw chains for this guy, and like I said, I'm going to hopefully be doing a nice series on it. I want to do the bear claw chains for the rear tires. And then I also want to be able to take the chainsaw and mount a scabbard either here on the side or on the front of the brush guard. Excuse me, had a hiccup there. But yeah, I've got it all widened out, stanced out. Build the axles, just a whole pile of fun, we'll say. But she works good. Like I said, this is where we're playing. Let me see. I also have this guy that I plan on using, and he's got triaxle. No, configuration. There we go. He's got an AR body for the back of them, so I'm hoping I can find a loader or a log rack for it. If you guys know of any out there that maybe I can pour it over or something like that, we can have a nice little old schooly truck. I did turn the weight way too much on it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I forgot that I had this yeah, oh boy, we're breaking a whole bunch of collisions. Let's fix that real quick. Return. forgot about that. I had it on the winch. So what I'm thinking, probably be this tractor. If I can get the firewood processor working, it'll be this tractor, the firewood processor, and then I might work on getting a patinaed out version of this, which this does have, but it's just it's yeah, I don't know. It's something nonetheless. But what I was impressed with was when I brought it over, I was thinking I was going to have to do all the work to the truck. Oh yeah. And we're not doing any money mods. We're not doing anything. I don't even have it in here. Actually, the paint looks like I might be able to do something with. But you can hear it. Of course, you can't see it, but it's actually already got the great interior in it with the shifting pattern. Everything is wonderful in it. I do have to mess with how far the outriggers go, and then like I said, air body is the big thing, but it does handle the logs pretty decent. What else do we have to show while we're in here? Big cat, that's from that's on a Discord. Let me see. What else have I been working on? A cat. Gen 4 dozer. I think you guys have seen this. Oh, that's the wrong one. It's the 5. Yeah, this one. You guys have seen this guy. This one I plan on doing some work with. There's definitely some good bones there. There's the. So you got it with fenders. Of course, you guys know the muddy tires come off of that. I think it was an International. So I actually scaled them the way I wanted them. There's grill guards, front weights, shell fenders, no more. So yeah, I spaced the snot out of this thing. Very, very excited for it. I very hopeful that the series will go decent. I'm working on a 748 right now, but it does not show up for whatever reason. It's based off the 640 8G. What else? You guys have seen that. You guys, I'm sure, have seen the rotators. I got Woodsy's Pete in here now. I think everything else has been shown. I mean, I'm sure there's a couple things, probably not, but yeah, that one. But that one's kind of been whatever you want to call it. Raptor. Did the Raptor break the game? No. Weird. But either way, guys, I'm going to wrap it up there. It's already 9 o'clock, 9:03. So yeah, big work in progress. Anybody wanting, any members wanting to test out the 5000, shoot me a message. Give it a loader mount. Give it a loader mount. Oh, like it shouldn't need one with a bunk on it. Because then you put it on top of the logs. I'm hoping, but any members out there, hit me up on the Discord. This Ford 5000 is definitely worth a test. This guy is not anywhere near ready yet, but yeah. process. Yeah, we've done it. Okay. Either way, guys, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Oh, he's talking about the Ford. Oh. Give it a loader mount. Oh, a front loader mount. Yeah. Yeah. I think it has one. Front loader, yeah. It has it. It's just not showing right now. I don't have it visible in the GE because it didn't come with a loader, and I don't have a good combination loader yet for it. So either way, God bless you guys. Let me get a day or two under my belt with some of these things, and hopefully we got some updates and yeah, a good little series coming up on this map, I hope. So either way, God bless y'all, and we will see you in the next one.